Hi, Taurus. Okay, the first two cards I choose are for awareness for the week. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, let me try to get that without a glare. The Three of Cups, we see the three women here raising their cups, smiling, looks like they're having a fun time. And this is about getting together with people that you enjoy, where you can talk about life, celebrate life, catch each other up on events going on, and it's simply a joyous card because it's fun to interact with people. It's good to be social. It's good to have these experiences where you can let your hair down or you can debrief after a hard week at work. So this is a time for you to get together with either people from the office, your family, or your friends to have some fun, share in the festivities of food and drink and discussion. So there is perhaps a happy hour or some type of party or something to attend to that you're going to see some people. So then we have, as awareness, we have the Three of Pentacles. Let me get this without the glare. So the Three of Pentacles, we see this young man here working on the building, on the structure. And he looks like he's communicating and talking with these other two folks. So maybe they are assisting him. Maybe they're giving him feedback. Maybe they are backing the financial aspect of this project, but there's a sense here of collaboration and of working together. And they're working together to reach a common goal, whether it's to build a beautiful cathedral, to build, a great business, a great soccer team, whatever it may be. This is about unity and harmony. And it's also about doing really good work. When you do good work, people want to work with you. People want to hire you. Word gets around. It can lead to referrals, can lead to additional contracts or recommendations. So when you take advantage of your talents and your abilities and you put them to good use and you put them in a place where people are going to see them, then it's going to reward you. Now, it may not reward you this week or next week, but in time, people will get to see that you're very talented. You're talented at what you do and what you create. And so we have this sense of working together. This is the group card. We have two group cards, actually. And these two group cards are about celebrating and about doing a fine job and collaborating together. So for guidance, I'm going to go ahead and choose two cards. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, which is Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's see if I can get this here. This Page of Pentacles, he is standing and he is looking at that pentacle and he's studying it, and he's certainly not running into anything. He's just taking it all in. And he's probably thinking, how can I get more of these? How am I going to be able to build a nice nest egg of pentacles? This card is about study. It's about learning. It's about seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom. Its pages are this youthful energy of someone who wants to gain more experience within the suit. And so using the qualities of the pentacle, which is hard work, groundedness, pragmatic approach, it's planning, perhaps making a plan, looking things up, researching, and going from there. So, applying what you learn to your work, to your hobbies, could be studying or traveling, could be studying like the travel schedules. That's what I meant to say, to get the best deal. And every day you're going to have the routine of really checking and scouring the internet to find the best travel deal. Well, there's this persistence here and this devotion to getting the job done with the Page of Pentacles. So seeking knowledge, seeking information, perhaps learning something new. Then we have, again, a lovely, lovely card of the Empress. Major Arcana. And this Major Arcana card, she's sitting outside in nature, this feminine ideal, kind, considerate. She really loves her comforts as well, and that's important to her, is to have, to take pleasure in what you create and what you gain, and to enjoy it, and she certainly is. And you can see the flowers here. It speaks to abundance in life. It also speaks to fertility. So for some of you, on a literal level, you may be hoping to have a child or be thinking about a child. For others, you may have ideas that are in your head this week, and you're thinking about what and how you can make them real and bring them out in the open. And so the Empress is about nurturing and feeding and taking care of those ideas, and taking care of, I think, your own self as well. This Empress is very loving, very kind, looking out for others, rules with a soft hand, which is the hand of kindness and consideration. So be kind and considerate this week, and don't shut down your ideas. Let your ideas come out, and perhaps this is telling you to write them down, to make a phone call, to take a class, to do something to move the idea process and the seed process along, where you're nurturing it and you're planning for it. So now I'm going to choose 2 cards for possible outcome. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords. We have a couple of sword cards here for the possible outcome. Let me get this right. So for the possible outcome here, we see the knight here, or the soldier here, laying down. He's laid down his sword. He has 3 swords above him. We see, interestingly enough, the people here in the reflection of this stained glass. So this is a card telling you to take a step back from a situation, perhaps that you may have been working too hard, you may have been doing too much, and you need a little respite to recover, to restore yourself, to re-energize. So while you are celebrating, and this could also go toward don't overdo the celebrations, don't overdo it. This is a card to catch up on rest, on recovery. It also can go toward, maybe resetting how you think. And, when you leave a situation, or you have something that you're dealing with, and you take a step away from it, it doesn't mean that it goes away. This means that you may go back into it with a fresh perspective, with perhaps a different way of returning. So this is an encouragement to you to rest, recover, re-energize yourself. So then we have the 6 of Swords. And these swords are air signs, and that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you can see the oarsman here is helping move the boat for the cloaked figures, child and an adult. And there are the swords. And you can always see, here's the choppy water and here's the smooth water. And this can be indicative of of transitioning to a more serene place. It's to perhaps leave behind some troubles, to leave behind some challenges or some difficulties. For some, this may be the card where you say, I've had enough and I'm done with this situation, I'm moving on. I need a fresh beginning. I need the transition to allow myself to have some possibility to be content. For others, it may literally mean going somewhere, needing maybe a fresh break and taking a little trip to recover. And however we look at this, there's always two perspectives. There's the person in the boat and the person helping. So maybe you are also helping someone who needs a little break from some challenges. But I think of this card as either where you're fed up and you've had enough and you're moving on, or you simply need a break and you are really taking a physical break perhaps. And maybe you do return, or maybe you just leave something behind. When I see the Six of Swords, sometimes it makes me think of the gossip at like the cafeteria, the office cafeteria, and where certain people are gossiping and ragging on everyone else, and you just don't want to hear it, and you get up and you go. You just leave the situation. It's not serving you. So this is an interesting read for the week. Let's get a little more information. And this is a oracle card for a general purpose or a general meditation or focus for the week. And this is Karma Releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. That really does kind of go to what I was just saying about this Six of Swords, which is release and move on. Find a new path that's going to capture your good energy. And, the rest and recovery, it's important, particularly if you've been working hard, if you've been celebrating hard, if you've been studying and nurturing ideas. So now I'm going to choose a card for spirit or emotional self. And this card says, listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. It's really digging deeper and listening and taking it all in and being intuitive and trusting what you feel, particularly if it's someone in your circle that needs some support. Listening is simply one of the most wonderful things that you can do. Sometimes someone needs to flesh things out, to say things, and that can give them a little bit of relief. And if this is you, then perhaps you might need someone like a compassionate empress to help listen to whatever's going on that is perhaps necessitating a little bit of a break or a transition, and for the rest. Okay. And now I'm going to choose an oracle card for love, and let's see what's in store for love. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. Such a beautiful illustration, the intertwined people that look like one tree coming together as one tree, where the branches and the leaves create this union.